Welcome to this video. In this video, I will introduce Run Umi series constant voltage controllers. And this controller is XV50. It's a 5-channel controller and it supports from single color to RGB plus CCT application. And in the video, I will introduce different operation to this controller. This controller supports the local press key operation. This feature is available in XV and XE series. It also can be controlled by a Umi series remote controller and also by the Umi Smart app. Now let's start from the press key control. The press key operation is quite simple. It can support on-off, dimming and changing color, and even changing the working mode. The on-off is quite simple, just press on and off, single press. And for dimming, you need to hold press this button. Hold press is dimming down. Again, it's dimming up. And to change color, you can double click on the switch. Okay, now it's purple and a different color, blue. So double click is to change color. And you can also triple click to change the working mode. The working mode can be switched from the RGB mode, the dynamic effect mode, and white mode. So let's have a look. Click for 3 times, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is a dynamic effect. And for dynamic effect, if you hold press, you can adjust the speed of the dynamic effect. And you can also double click to change the dynamic effect. It's a little slow, but you can still see the color is glowing. This is dynamic mode. And I try again to press for 3 times, 1, 2, 3. Now it's white mode. In white mode, you can double click to change the color temperature. It's cool white, cooler, and more cooler. Yeah, and back to warm white. Hold press is still dimming, dimming up, dimming down. And triple click again, back to RGB color. So for the local press key switch, you can make a basic operation such as on-off, dimming, and change color. And I can also use the Umi series remote controller to control it. Before using the remote controller, you need to pair the remote controller to the main unit first. To pair the remote controller, you need to power off the receiver and power on again, and then hold press these 2 keys, and again with this key to pair the remote controller. For the operation of the remote controller, we have another video have detailed operation. So now I will pair the remote to the receiver first. Power off and power on again within 10 seconds. These 2 keys first and then this key. Okay, now the pairing is finished. I can use the remote controller to turn on off the light, dim up, dim down, changing the color temperature, and even change the color mode. It's RGB plus white, back to white only. And also for this remote controller, it supports group and sync operation. The default function for the 1, 2, 3, 4 key is a sync function. I can call the different sync. Sync 4 is a dynamic mode. And I can also save the current mode to the sync. To save the sync, you can hold press the 1, 2, 3, 4 key. For example, now I want to change the color like a blue color. I want to save it to the sync 1. Then I just hold press 1 to save. Now the light flashed, that means the operation is finished. I go to scene 2 is to the white color I saved before, and now scene 1 is the color I just saved. This is a basic operation of the remote controller. We have different remote controllers, from very simple a single K remote controller to 3K with dim up, dim down adjust keys, and also with sync and group support. And we also have some wall panel with different functions. So this is a typical remote controller to control the light.